And now, the news.
Spain. Large devilfish from the Mediterranean are attacking the fishing boats. They travel in packs of 8 to 10, each one the size of a rhinoceros. They gang up on the fishing vessels, break in the sides, free the fish, and eat the fishermen. Reports from Spain say they smell like garbage, and bathers on the beach have been seen running to their cars and going home.
Outer Space Report. The Carlini brothers in their home-built rocket ship, the Glenmar, have teletransmitted another outer space report. This week, the brothers Carlini head their spaceship to the edge of the universe. Take it away, Carlini brothers, Irving and Bruno.
Thanks, Jack. This is Irving Carlini.
And Bruno Carlini, from outer space.
That's right, Bruno.
And this week we went right over to the edge of the universe.
That's right, Bruno. We all know the world.
Everyone knows that.
That's right. Well, did you know the universe is flat?
Yes, flat, and there's some of the snapshots we took of it.
This picture of an enormous fire-breathing dragon with a tail of 1,000 horns. It's hard as sharp as spear tips.
And look at the clear focus on the picture and the true-to-life colors.
And we saw a bull down there with a man's legs.
And we're not going back in there for all the meteors in the whole galaxy. Thanks, boys. Next week goes somewhere else.
Switzerland. The Schreier Institute today released its 12-year study which definitely predicts the end of the world in about 3.5 years. It sums up mankind's condition as, quote, "We're all hostages from hell and all we can do is cry for mercy." And now here's Fred and Ned Head for obesity berry pies.
We've got cherry, we got berry, we can hum when it comes to plum. Don't have to reach, you can eat our peach and you'll be tied when you eat our apple pie.
Washington. The Federal Bureau of Investigation has announced it has apprehended the suspects who dynamited the Capitol dome, tipped over the Washington Monument, and threw fat on the Jefferson Memorial.
Get to know Abismo with the mayor of Abismo, His Honor, Johnny Spencer.
Hello. Let's get to know Abismo. One of the most interesting houses in Abismo is Hurley House, at the corner of Locust and May. It's a 3-bedroom, split-level ranch style, and Mr. Hurley is asking a firm $27,500. If you are interested, call me at my office at City Hall. I'll be glad to show it to you anytime between 2 and 6 p.m. I have good news for the citizens of Abismo. The town council voted to change the town curfew from 8 o'clock at night to 10 o'clock. That means Abismites can be out on the streets until 10 o'clock, and then they will be subject to arrest. Also, here's a final note. Freedom cards will be issued to all citizens of Abismo. Remember, you must carry your freedom card with you at all times and must be ready to show it to any officer of authority, or you will have the shit beat out of you.
And that was Get to Know Abismo with His Honor, Johnny Spencer. From on high, from the Twin Peaks, Mount Rainier on the right and Mount Pena on the left, down to the valley of Monocluk.
Come the dynamic duo, the media commandos, the Kundalini kids. We've traveled the Karma cable from the foot of Lhasa to the tip of Fuji. We can yin-yang your yoni, make your penis say howdy. We're champions of the earth. We're men of very much worth. We're not zeros, we're materialistic heroes, Captain Privilege and Peter the Patriot. Gosh, it makes us mad when they spit on our flag, and we see sparks when they sleep in our parks. Let Captain Privilege and Peter Patriot wipe them out. That's what we're all about, baby. Local, state, and national authorities seek culprits in all their obvious external criminality. Law and order platforms abound, but the real truth is harder to get to. The truth of the criminality of thoughts. As we explore and analyze clues in matter, we neglect the greatest search of all.
The sub-neutrino, the aberrated inner criminal, the criminals of inner space.
The case of the missing neutrino. Somehow I've got a memory gap. I can't remember which vital neutrino subatomic particle is missing. I can't remember where it is, or which one for that matter. And I've been playing with myself. That always makes me weak in the mind. I've got to stop playing with myself. These games. Oh, that idiot. All around us, the world is alive. Look out the window.
Beep, beep.
Right there. Someone's being mugged, Peter. Peter, look at that. See that technique? He has both hands inside that guy's coat.
Let's go, big fella. Oh, yes. Oh, Captain, look. The traffic light is stopped. stop.
Let's go, Peter, over the traffic. I have this special dart pistol. I'm gonna shoot a titanium thread into the wall of the building across the street.
Great. Now all we have to do is walk across the street on the thread high above the traffic.
One step at a time. Ah, we made it.
Captain, don't jiggle the wire. I'm getting down. Oh, hey, the mugger's gone.
This man needs our help. Help me get him up, Peter.
Oh, yeah. Son of a gun. He weighs a ton. I tore one of his fingers off. Gosh, I'm sorry, sir. It's all right. They're replaceable. Captain, this is not a natural man. It's a...
Cybernetic computerized robotic mutant.
What's your name, sir? Austin Cooper. Why, you a cop? Well, we're more like vigilantes, but the police know all about us. They like us
Who's
a
the
lot.
brains behind the mechanisms of you?
Come on, Austin. You better tell us all or I'll pull your relay.
Oh, you'll write my relays. Buzz off. Catch me if you can. I'm programmed to go like 60.
After him, Captain!
Hurry!
Fast!
Come on, little wonder. He's going into that warehouse.
You should not have followed me here. This is the end for you.
Gosh, Captain, look! He's got a stuff this stuff mechanism! He's got stuff!
I'm bouncing.
They are bouncing together! What? Bouncing!
Oh, luckily I bounced onto these old mattresses I'd never killed. Peter!
Yeah. I'm all right. I landed in a bucket of nails.
Who could be behind this?
As you know, I have a remarkable retention, total recall, plus a high-frequency modulator in my cranial.
That's right, Peter, I know that. Let's climb into your mind.
Easy, big fellow. It's crowded in there.
When are you going to clean this place up, Peter? Something might fall on us.
Ah, picture of Jesus with a Sacred Heart. Very nice. 14 toy trucks. What's that?
A planetary worm gear.
That's not a worm gear. It's a 37 Dodge differential.
Captain, don't you know a planetary gear when you see one?
16 volumes of Dickens, an iron fan, 1 ounce of margarine. Spiders!
I've been busy, Captain.
This isn't working. Ah, wait! Hey, things are clearing up.
On a clear night, you can see Abismo, New Jersey.
An alien life force. You feel it?
Holy negation, Captain!
The vibrations. It's Dr. Fogg, Doctor of the Universal Yoni, headed northwest on a course up Park Avenue.
Let's wheel the Ordine cycle out to the street and give chase.
Read out on the psyche scope.
One time, Captain, I show your radio's bearing falls under the timeline building. Please, Captain, if he gets loose in the timeline building and finds them in the mind control panel, he'll change our mindsets and turn us into hollow normal soap like dumbbells. Oh gosh, give it a supercharge of hormone energy.
We'll get back to our 2 aging children in a minute. Why not take this time to grab a Stars and Stripes fudgy bar?
Now back to the show. The stairs, Peter. He's probably got the elevator wired.
Let's go, Captain. Gosh, Captain, look. You watch.
Bouncing on my wrist.
The hands are going backwards.
Dog's got the controls.
Let's go. Oh, Captain, I'm spaced out.
Yeah, Peter, I've lost 4 Bardos in 1 minute.
Bummer. He's at the contra control panel.
Huh?
What? Captain, you're an idiot.
Oh, Peter, you're a moron.
We gotta transcend the conscious mind fact. Dr. Fogg has made us too dumb to think.
You're dumber than you look. Shift to the third eye, Peter. It's our only chance.
My left hemisphere is totally wiped out, and my right hemisphere is fading fast.
You've got problems. My adrenals dried up. My pituitary's dwarfed.
That means gigantism for both of us.
Peter, we're growing larger. We'll crack the walls of the corridor.
I've divested you of your limitation powers, your powers of concentration, rendering comprehension, retention, plus lowering your IQs and just generally messing you up and over, you witless fools. By the shades of the old oak tree and the power invested in me as a building inspector, the moons of California, and the eye of the big Namu, I shall grind your minds in front of you, and the bands of warthogs I shall remove you from this mortal sphere, and rule all fellow beings unchallenged, and rule
Everyone
to
hold
progress
Peter to
supreme.
exteriorize our astrals and get into Fogg's nimbus.
What's that, Captain?
You moron, leave your body immediately.
What's that? size ripped two hair shirts without sizing. Wow, have I got a headache? Something's weighing on my mind.
It's time for you to learn the awesome power of cosmetology. By the powers invested in us by Efron Hubbub, by the destinies who rule the earth, by power, trickery, deceit, cunning, and general chicanery, by the light of justice and the rays of the all-seeing eye, we invoke the sinister seraphims of New Jersey and your kundalini.
Embarrassing. Filled with smoke and oil refinery fumes, my inner space is polluted. Captain, look! Dr. Fogg shrunk. Out of sight.
Out of sight.
Look! What's that? Subatomic wire?
Why, it's a neutrino.
Your name on it, Captain.
It's set now in my star-studded brow.
Captain, you look great.
I feel great. My mandula oblongata's purring.
Well, Captain, patriotism triumph we do over the forces of repression. Let's go for one more caper tonight,
Gee,
shall
Peter,
we?
I'm really pretty tired.
Nothing strenuous. Let's change our duds and dress regular and have a beer like everybody else.
You're on, you little rascal. It's not every night we save ourselves from the horns of a telemachus.
Kids, if you want to be little patriots marching in tandem with Captain Privilege and Peter Patriot, you'll want to hear this. Hi, all patriots.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Let's have some feedback.
Kids, the winds of shame howl through Gotham. These are rough days, kids, huh, Peter?
That's right, Captain. A new bologna of elements are out to chew on your mind. The makers of Stars and Stripes Fudgy Bars think you ought to chew on Stars and Stripes Fudgy Bars too, rather than let them chew on your mind.
And remember, no cyclamate's just pure energy. Energy you'll be needing if you hope to keep your psyches up and fight the good fight against subversive elements, right, Peter?
You bet. And kids, remember, future time eats into past time. So do it now, whatever it is. Night?
Good night, Al.
Good night, Brad.
Direct from our studios in Abismo, New Jersey, this is the Nutrino News Network signing off. Our transmitter is located in the Field of Folly in Abismo, New Jersey. We operate on channel 245-0600 horizontal and 5186 vertical with an operating power of pi r square megahertz. We hope you've enjoyed our day of broadcasting and invite you to join us tomorrow at 5:45 a.m. for Poultry Highlights. The time now, 9 o'clock, and this is Austin Cooper. Good evening, and have a good life.
Radio Popular, Almería, el lanzamiento de conectividad. Tanto solamente sus pueblos, palíndromos cae Francisco. El otro tema de vuelta, el introducción de la ronda, el instrumento rodeando. Entonces, Pedro García, habiéndose dentro de esa Radio Popular Almería, el entusiasmo se
Silencios de oro.
Volantiosos Andalucía y Cataluña, el atiamo el puente de Andalucía. En los cosas, varios de Velázquez y Goya, el adiós del Prado Vallejo, el astianto antigua o el moderno, realización la patente. Y los pueblos vayan de radiar, ento sabianda. Radio Almería Popular 20. Tal día son los miembros de cantores seriosos. El talento de Franco, Camillo Canto de los hijos, el alísimo de la tolerante, el atontero y el desmantelamiento de la artificioche. El amor de la colaboración, el uso mediante la vuelta, el anticinio se valga, el mundo del gato, el tarea santo para el control de la el control de la dolla, el